Welcome back, welcome back. Hey, it's Don. Mm. J Mo, we here. We got another one, Kevin Samuels. It's the hot topic. Who is this guy? Who is he? Who is he? He's the man. Yeah. We hate him. We like him. We don't know. Kevin. But anyways, we about to get into this. I like doing reviews on this guy. He's like the uncle that we all need in our lives, but we just don't like the delivery system. It's okay though, because he's got a lot of great content and I'm ready to dive into it. This is going to be a two-part video um, labeled educated, happy, single, and don't need a man. So let's see what they're talking about. We're going to just provide our real view perspective on these sort of situations. You see, we done stepped the game up a little bit, learning how to edit. I'm an old young man when it comes to this technology, but this is the Instagram. This is my Instagram. This is JMo's Instagram, Mercer Millions. You hear me? Don up top. But without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. We don't tell no lies. And if you dispute, put in the comments down below. Tag us on Instagram or something. But let's get to it.
Sitting a white person that like
Just a little bit. All right, back.
Yes. I cannot say what's wrong or right.
thank
Are you a PhD?
So,
I'm a PhD.
I like to think that I have my stuff together. I'm
Okay.
beautiful. I have a great body. I just turned 30. I don't have any children. I work as a graduate assessor and I'm also a high school English teacher.
Okay.
And I am single. I was listening to the other day when you were talking about Tracy Ellis Ross, and I was a little like taken back at some of the things you said. So I was trying to understand, like, even today you were saying like a woman shouldn't be, her first focus should be on a man. And I just feel like if I sit around and wait for a man to do it, like I'm never gonna grow or be a better person for that man. Even looking at statistics, like the amount of black men, because I want a black man incarcerated, the amount of black men
hold on now. So now I'm gonna stop you right here.
Gay.
Whoa. Hold on. This is a conversation. I'm gonna shut this shit down right here. 51% of black men are single and childless. 64% are in the middle class. What you just said is an outright lie that has been disproven, debunked for decades, and you're still
real quick.
talking about it. Black.
Do you understand that? Like how they say like basically all the black men are in jail or gay? Like where does that come from? Like and why do people believe that?
Yeah, I don't really get that narrative either. I don't understand where it comes from.
It's like even to say all the black men sounds retarded. Like really, you just really every young black man is in jail. Like really, like we just don't see young black men out walking around in the world or gay. Like where I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand that narrative to the point to where you go call somebody's show and make that the reason why you can't find a man because they're all locked up or gay.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me. I feel like it would more boil down to the areas of exposure. If you go into the same places every single day, you're gonna run into the same type of people. But
even that, like where is that many gay dudes at? To where it's just like all I see is gay dudes, where it's no single black men available. Like where's even that? Even if you go to West Hollywood, where it's a high concentration of homosexuals, it's still like not even fathomable. I can't even say the word. I can't even fathom it. You just not seeing single available black men around, and that's like everywhere.
I think in this episode they both live in Atlanta.
So have you been to Atlanta?
I have not. I've been.
I haven't,
We was
haven't
we
been
was
to
2 hours
Atlanta.
out. We was in Augusta.
Yeah, I haven't been to Atlanta either. I know it's a high concentration of like gay people out there, but damn, it can't be that wild to where it's just like it ain't no single man. But we can get into it. We don't gotta dive into deep.
BlackDemographics.com been debunked for decades, and you're still talking about it. BlackDemographics.com. Black statistics for Black people by Black people even debunks this. So please, ma'am, stop repeating that lie.
I might have to fact check, but those are
Fact check it all you want to. That's okay. I say this because I'm a Black man, and when I hear Black women repeat this lie, it bothers me because you're going to give me 51% are single and childless. Do you believe that or not?
I'm gonna take you for your word.
I'm asking you, do you believe it?
I believe something else until you told me that.
What percentage? What percentage of Black men are okay? Please turn off YouTube in the background, and that's fine. But if we're gonna have a conversation, it has to be rooted in facts because you ladies love the facts that make you look good. And the ones you're saying talk about Black men are in jail and down low and all this other kind of stuff. Man, that's an old trope that's been around since the 80s. In daytime TV, Oprah, Sally Jesse Raphael Donahue made millions and billions off of destroying Black men. And when I hear Black women going right along, educated Black women going right along with this, when all it takes is a simple Google search and you can find blackdemographics.com. Just like the previous caller that I had to shut down when I said, according to the CDC, Black men make the most involved active fathers. And no, Black men can't be shit. So let's move.
Shit. So
But the fact is,
these things.
51% are single and childless, and 64% are in the middle class. So now, what's the issue?
I mean, I guess I have to explore those things. I guess the issue now is
you,
me. So what's my issue?
Well, what do you want to be married?
Hey. I don't know if you peeped that. I don't know if you peeped what I peeped. Me. So what's the issue? She sounded like she was trying to get at him. Like you know how like when you tease a little bit and they be like what me, and then you get on their head and then they get the draws.
Rewind it a little bit.
Like you know how like certain females when they do like a hood nigga and he say some shit about her, she be like me, and he be like yeah you, and they be like clitoris.
I mean, I guess I have to explore those things. I guess the issue now is
you,
me. So what's my issue?
Well, what do you want to be married?
Oh yeah. Pause. Yeah, I peeped it. I peeped me. So what's my issue?
Yeah, like you gonna give me the business?
Hey, she trying to like finesse herself. That just might be her natural femininity.
Hey,
like me. So what's my issue?
But just off of that one comment, I already know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. She sounds kind of sexy.
She do.
Like me. So like she got her nice little feminine flirt finesse cracking. Me. So what's my issue?
I'm gonna play it.
Let's see. Hey, wait. Let's see if it affected him at all. Let's see if his energy shifted.
I think he's so red pill and so static. No, but we'll see.
51%
I guess I'm not real quick. That shit shook me. I was like, ooh, okay. Yeah, talk to me, baby.
She was trying to get the business.
Alice and 64% are in the middle class. So now what's the issue?
I mean, I guess I have to explore those things. I guess the issue now is
you,
me. So what's my issue?
Well, what do you want to be married?
I do, possibly, but I'm happily single as well. So
okay, well, happily single. What does that mean?
It means that if I never had the opportunity or meet the right person, I will be okay with that.
Why would you never have the opportunity?
The way she's talking is so many ways where, like, if you just wanted to get at her and fuck, you could just insert yourself in a conversation whenever. Like, but he's being very masculine, very static, very, I'm not gonna fold. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. That's not attractive. But it's so many ways where it's just like she giving you the draws, like in her language. I can just hear it.
What does that mean?
It means that if I never had the opportunity or meet the right person, I will be okay with that.
Why would you never have the opportunity?
If I just didn't meet the right person that like made me feel special and loved, important, treated me right.
This is where the simps insert themselves and say, so what's
I'll
up?
make you feel special. I'll do all of those things.
Or they hit you with the what's up? Like, I'm trying to treat you like a queen, and they go a little.
Hey, I definitely feel like this is definitely like her angle, and like the crazy part about it, she probably pitched that to dudes, and then they do what we said, like, you know, like, what's good? I'll be that dude. I'll treat you special. I'll do this. I'll do that, and then she loses interest.
Yep.
They did cheat, all that stuff.
So in other
Because I
words,
feel like I got it
excuse
together.
me. Okay. Well, first I asked you if you said you never have the opportunity, and I said, why wouldn't you have the opportunity? You just skipped right on over to that to get into the finding the right person. Why wouldn't you have the opportunity to get married? Can you get married? Are you legally single?
I am.
Can you enter into a contract with the man in the state? Can you sign a marriage license?
I can.
Then you have the opportunity to get married just like any of us. Let's
But I'm
move
not
on
going to
to
settle
excuse
or
me.
lower my
Hold on.
standards.
Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Since you want to smoke, I got it for you. That's all I need.
I'm 5'5",
Dress size.
7,
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
170. I also have a 25-inch waist.
So
Now,
5'5".
Damn,
He did not play the fat people sound.
damn, you played her.
He's there. Like, that's the I gotta pick up my phones while I walk.
That's tough.
Oh, that's crazy.
Last time you weighed yourself?
170. I also have a 25-inch waist.
So
Like, look me
5'5".
up.
Listen, don't.
Look me up.
First off, man. First off, here's one
Look
simple.
me-
Hold on. How tall did she say she was?
You said 5'5".
5'5", 170. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's one simple
No,
rule.
because that's
Hold
another
on,
issue
ma'am.
I
One
don't
simple
like.
rule. One simple rule of my show is I
Don't
don't
talk
care
over
who.
you.
Yes, you cannot do that. It will go completely off the rails because that is just disrespectful.
I agree. But you're disrespectful.
Excuse me?
I said you are disrespectful sometimes. But what
I can
would
be
want-
hold on, ma'am. I can tell you one thing.
Uh-huh.
As the host, it's not disrespectful to cut you off because I am running a show for 4,500 people. I don't know you. I'm trying to do 10 different things. So this is my business. I'm running a show. If you consider me having standards and a systematic way I handle a show disrespectful, that's on you. Because I have plenty of women who love my show and watch it every day. You seem to have a problem with the things I say, and that's your right. But don't call it disrespect because you don't like it.
No, I think the way you respond sometimes to people not cutting people off on your show that you're hosting is disrespectful. But what I was going to
Pause real quick. What the hell did you call in for? Like, what did you call in for? 'Cause at first we're talking about you and your relationships and you want to be married, etc. Now you're talking about him being disrespectful. Like, you literally just segued the whole conversation back to him for what? Like, what point are you trying to prove? It's his show. Like, why do people always feel like they got to be right? They rather be right than righteous.
This is weird. Like, she just called to argue, I think.
Yeah, I don't get where we're going with this, but I'm gonna ride the wave.
Me having standards and a systematic way I handle a show disrespectful, that's on you. Because I have plenty of women who love my show and watch it every day. But you seem to have a problem with the things I say, and that's your right. But don't call it disrespect because you don't like it.
No, I think the way you respond sometimes to people not cutting people off on your show that you're hosting is disrespectful. But what I was
Right.
going to say is that
You know what? You know what that was, bro. You know what that was. You know what that was? When she said she was five, when she said she was 5'5", 170, and he was about to get on her head, she felt the way. Because she was just like, you can look at, she was like, she was about to say, you can look at me up. You can look at my picture. So I guess she felt like she bad or something. But the fact that he segued past that and she couldn't get a rebuttal in, now she got to shoot her shot. She's at war. You know what I'm saying? Like she got to get her 2 cents in. Well, I feel like you disrespectful now. You know what I'm saying? Like if we rewind it a little bit when she was like, look me up. Like I don't know if you heard it, but she was trying
I
to say
heard it.
look me up. Yeah, so like she must look nice for her height and weight, or must be thick in the right places or something. But she was ready to say look me up, but when he cut her off, I feel like this is her little attitude that we getting right now. Like
Mm,
rewind it back a little. We ain't gonna like stay stuck on that moment, but just
I
rewind it just a
don't
little
know
bit.
you. Goku is I
don't
don't
talk
care
over
who.
you.
Yes, you cannot do that. It will go completely off the rails because that is just disrespectful.
I agree.
Rewind it a little more.
But talk
Care opportunity to get married. Can you get married to a
I can't not
want
gonna
to?
settle.
If you want to smoke, I got it for you. How tall are you? How tall are you?
Yeah.
I'm 5'5",
Dress size.
7,
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
170. I also have a 25-inch waist.
So
Look
5'5".
me up.
Listen, hold on, don't.
Look me up.
Oh, first off, man. First off, here's one
Look
simple
me
rule.
up.
I heard I need. Hold on. There's one simple
No,
rule.
because that's
Pause
how
it,
Hold
you
on,
pause
feel
it,
man.
when
pause
you're
One
it,
like,
simple
pause
rule.
it.
One.
So now that she couldn't like clap back and say look me up and have that leverage to show the world that she's actually attractive, she's boiling right now. She is boiling, and this is where that attitude came from.
I see.
5'5". So
a
you're 5'5". As
uh-huh.
the host, it's not disrespectful to cut you off because I am running a show for 4,500 people. I don't know you. I'm trying to do 10 different things. So this is my business. I'm running a show. If you consider me having standards and a systematic way I handle a show disrespectful, that's on you. Because I have plenty of women who love my show and watch it every day. But you seem to have a problem with the things I say, and that's your right. But don't call it disrespect because you don't like it.
No, I think the way you respond sometimes to people not cutting people off on your show that you're hosting is disrespectful. But what I was
Right.
going to say is that
Yeah.
your body standards and my body standards are what
The
people
American
find
Medical
attractive.
Association, the American Medical Association. I'm a professional image consultant, so
Mhm.
your opinions and you're fine. You can have those, but I go
And I
by.
think
Excuse me, as an
you
image
may
professional.
think
Excuse
Paris
me.
Hilton's
Oh, see, there
body
you
is
go with
better
this shit
than.
again. I've told you don't do this. See, I could care less if you disagree.
Uh-huh.
Many black women disagree with truth and facts all day long. Many black
Mm-hmm.
women will say they're thick when they're obese.
Mm-hmm.
80% of black women are overweight. Is that true or false?
I haven't heard that statistics, but it's probably true. But I know that I have a 25-inch waist, and I know
Okay,
that
so you're
I
5'5".
have
So
a.
you're 5'5",
Mhm.
right?
I don't have a problem with sharing
Excuse me,
pictures
ma'am.
because I'm
Excuse me,
5.
I don't, ma'am.
You
Pause it. Pause it.
said I don't got a problem to show you pictures
Hey, pause
because
it.
I'm fine.
So she basically trying to paint the picture that she like thick, not fat, and she got a fat ass or something. But the interesting psychology behind that is she's probably been like glorified like for being thick her whole life, right? And now he's shitting on her and it's triggering her right now. That's probably been her like pride and joy and her pride just wagging around that 25-inch whatever. I don't even understand like inches. Like is that ass? Like what's like
She said
I don't know. I
her
can't.
waist is 25 inches.
So what does that mean? I don't even
So
understand. I
her
don't
waist
even
is small, and that must mean she's thick.
Okay, so that's what I figured. But yeah. So she probably, she probably got some cakes on her, and she just been put up on a pedestal her whole life for that. And now it's like he's shitting on her, and that's really touching something in her spirit.
Mm, I see.
Care about your pictures. I need you to listen to some basic facts.
Mm-hmm.
In mammals, is it typical for the female of the species to weigh more than the male?
No, but I don't like.
All right,
skinny men
ma'am.
either.
Then I need you to go to. So a man who's 5'5", how much should a man, healthy weight, 5'5", weigh?
I'm not sure. However, I wouldn't date.
How much would a man at 5'5", healthy weight weigh? Give me a ballpark guess.
Probably what they should weigh according to the BMI chart, or what they should weigh according to what I find attractive. Because
what you find attractive is irrelevant. And what you find attractive is irrelevant. I mean, just walking through society.
Walking through society of being.
Just answer the question, ma'am. Can you answer the question, ma'am? Could you answer the question?
I think Bernice Burgos.
I asked you a 5'5" man. I asked you a 5 foot.
She's overweight.
All right.
She said, I think Bernice Burgos.
Who is that? Who is that?
She's some thick Instagram model. I'm about to show you right now.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what she's looking like.
She said, I think Bernice Burgos.
So she basically saying she got that body type.
That's what she said.
Or that's what 5'5", 170 look like.
Maybe.
I can dig it.
She was just going off.
Cause I'm telling you, like you can't shit on her body because that was her pride and joy. So the fact that he killing that off, like the most valuable thing that she probably been flaunting and like really presenting to the world to like get attention and love all her life, he has killed it off. So she is extremely triggered.
She's not having it.
He disarmed the fuck out of her. So now all she got is her mouth. Like now she about to, go to war with them words.
Walking through society.
Walking through society of being.
Just answer the question, ma'am. Can you answer the question, ma'am? Could you answer the question?
I think Bernice Burgos.
I asked you a 5'5" man. I asked you a 5 foot.
She's overweight.
All right, I've told you several times. You're not going to talk over me. So we'll try this one more time. And if you're going to continue to do this, I'm going to bid you a good night. I asked you to answer the question. And you just keep on saying what you want to say. I just asked you to be polite, ma'am. I'm trying to be polite to you. Could you please answer the question? Just give me a ballpark. How much should a 5'5" man weigh?
I was actually just looking at this chart recently, and I believe it's between 175 and 195.
No, ma'am, it's not. The average American man in 1960 was 5'9" 3/4, 5'10", and he weighed 165 pounds. The average American female at the same time was 5'4", 120 pounds. Fast forward 55 years later, the average American man was still 5'10", and his weight had ballooned up from 165 to a whopping 168. He gained 3 pounds in 55 years. Yet the average American woman went from 120 to 160, a 40-pound differential. There should roughly be a 40 to 45-pound differential between men and women. The average height of a black woman, average weight of a black woman in this country, 5'4", 187. 80% of you are overweight, and you think because you have a nice snatched waist and a big ass, and you like where the fat landed, that changes, it changes the way the body is set up. You're overweight for your height, and bottom line, you're way more than a man.
I don't weigh more than the man I date.
A man, if a man
date
was your
thick men.
height, if a man was your
Hey yo, she said, "I don't weigh more than a man. I date thick men." I like that. Hey, I'm not even gonna hold you, man. I probably look silly when we upload this video. I dozed off like one time, but
I say dozing off on camera. On the low.
because I woke up laughing because I was like, they're gonna laugh like shit. But yeah, she's funny. She is funny. I date thick
Not the
men.
man I date.
She is just. She's not gonna let this up. I can see what you mean. She's really
Hey,
hurt by that comment.
think about if he was in a relationship with her. That's what I be thinking about. Like the dudes that you deal with, like on an intimate level, like they gonna have to deal with that.
That's a lot.
It is, and this is light. This is light. She ain't even really turned up. I feel like if he really allowed her to turn up, yeah, you'll really see what she working with.
your height, you would weigh more than he does. You weigh more than the average American male who's 5'10". Did you not hear me say that the average man is 5'10", 168? You weigh more than the average man in this country.
And the average man in this country is in my
Average
DMs.
man in this country.
He gave her the whip.
The average man is 5'10", 168. You weigh more than the average man in this country.
And the average man in this country is in my DMs.
Average man in this country. And you can have all your
Oh,
defined
you heard what she said.
man in this country.
And the average man in this country is in my DMs.
Average man in this country
is in her DMs.
It's in her D.
The average man in the country is in her DMs. Dang, you can tell she's like Instagram headed ass girl. You know what I'm saying? Bernice Burgess, that she been on her Instagram all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The average man is DMing me like, hey, social media, it's causing a sickness, a sick psychosis of what the reality of the world is. You know what I'm saying? But I could tell she on Instagram head ass.
Her nothing intelligent has came from her yet.
And you can have all your defiant attitude and not like it and challenge the BMI and the racial disparity, whatever. Doesn't matter. You're overweight for your height.
I am, and I'm fine as hell.
Well, good. Knock it off. You can be as
And
fine
I'm
as
fine
hell.
as hell.
That's what it is. It's because he insulted her weight.
Yeah, because the whole world has been kissing her ass because she probably bad and thick. She's like some Instagram, she in Bernice Burgess, whatever her name is, and he killed it off. When you disarm a woman like that, bro, that's one of the coldest triggers, bro. Especially if that was her power play, like her looks and her body, and you just killed that off. Like, oh, she feel all types of ways about that, and she can't even defend herself. She can't even pull up her 100K followers and her OnlyFans and all her thought pictures. She can't even use these tools. So she's like, she's going crazy right now.
Notice how he didn't even put her face on in the Zoom.
Ooh. You probably seen that she was bad. Like, oh, nah. Yeah, he had war too. It's warfare for him too.
How many you had with me saying Tracy Ellis Ross
He put some
not get a high value man?
He put some cute girls up before though, so I don't know.
He did, but she was talking a lot about her body, so you never know.
And she's happily being single is what?
Oh, do you consider Tracy Ellis Ross overweight? Is her BMI, her butt?
I ask you, see, the proper thing to do, ma'am, is before you ask a question, you answer the question that's been asked. You don't answer a question while asking another one. That's rude. You know, that's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
You're an educated woman. You should
communication.
Well, then you should know how to do it better than I
I
do.
definitely do.
Well, apparently, but you're not making a very good showing, ma'am, because you're being very rude and disrespectful as far as communication goes. You've done this many times. I've had to mute you twice.
I'm a PhD.
I'm a PhD. I love that button. She says she had a degree in communications.
Well, then you should know how to do a question while asking another one. That's rude. That's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
You're an
I have a
educated woman.
degree
You
in
should know.
communications.
Well, then you should know how to do it better than I do.
I definitely do.
Well, apparently, but you're not making a very good showing, ma'am, because you're being very rude.
Okay, so did she just throw the communications degree out to say like, okay, the body angle's not working. Maybe he'll respect my degree.
Bro, hey, it's constant warfare with women. They gonna bring out the kitchen table or the kitchen sink to like prove a point or to have an angle in the argument. Like, man, it's so deep with how like most people want to be right over righteous, and it's deep how like they'll play every angle and every strategy and pull out like every whatever she can pull out, bro. She gonna pull it out. That's why it's impossible for us to try to argue back because it's a waste of time. We don't have enough of an arsenal to like combat that.
I don't even have energy for that stuff.
You're an
I have a
educated woman.
degree
You
in
should.
communications.
Well, then you
in communications. Like she was waiting for that one.
answer a question while asking another one. That's rude. That's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
You're an
I have a
educated woman.
degree
You
in
should know.
communications.
Well, then you should know how to do it better than I do.
I definitely do.
Well, apparently, but you're not making a very good showing, ma'am, because you're being very rude and disrespectful as far as communication goes. You've done this many times. I've had to mute you twice.
I'm a PhD.
So the question was, answer the question.
At this point, I don't remember the question.
Right. So you have a degree in communication, but you can't keep up with the communication.
I mean, there's a lot going on, sir.
Actually, I'm right here. I'm on task. You're the one that said that you have a degree in communication.
I do.
So show your work. I asked a question. What's the answer to the question I asked?
I asked you the question again.
All right. So in other words, you are being disrespectful because you're not even paying attention to the person who's hosting the show and the question I'm asking. You want to say what you want to say so much. You basically said.
So he is like the king of structure. So like anytime the conversation gets out of the structure, he's not going to proceed until there's structure in the conversation again. And that's what drives people crazy because they be so emotionally invested in the things that he said, but he always brings it back to the structure of the conversation. And that's why people be getting mad because he keeps putting them in a box and he doesn't get emotionally aroused into whatever it is that they talking about. But like pay attention, like moving forward, it's always like, nope, put it back in the box, put it back in the box, put it back in the structure. But I mean, it's his show. So, I mean, that's what he's supposed to do for sure.
He got to with these type of people who's calling too, because they can go on for days.
Exactly. It'll be a whole nother show if he let them get too much outside of the box.
You are being disrespectful because you're not even paying attention to the person who's hosting the show and the question I'm asking. You want to say what you want to say so much. You basically said, fuck you and your question. I'm going to say what I want. All right. So you're happily single. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What else?
I said, thank you.
So what else would you like us to know?
I mean, I believe that's it.
And you're how old again?
Say that again for me.
You said you're how old again?
I'm 30. I just turned 30 this year.
All right. 30 years old, happily single. 5'5", 170 pounds, 25-inch waist, and all these other things.
Mhm.
But why, if you say you're happily single, but you'd be open to a relationship, which do you want?
So right now, I decided because I was dating someone and I didn't. I got out
Can
of
you
that
make it
situation,
short,
and I was
please,
just
ma'am?
like,
There are 4,700 people. Can you please kind of shorten it down so we can go back and forth? Which one would you like? Which one do you want? Do you want to stay single? Would you like to be in a relationship or married?
right now I'm focusing on me for a while, but after
Right.
that,
Uh-huh.
yeah, someday,
Someday what?
maybe in a year, I'll consider like dating and meeting someone, getting married.
Uh-huh.
But
Have you ever been
currently,
have you ever been engaged?
I have not.
Okay. Women control access to sex. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Men control access to relationship and marriage. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree.
So just because one day you may decide you want to do it, do you think it could happen just because you may decide you want to?
If I meet the right person, yes.
No.
Pause. I really hate how people can just mold the narrative to make things in their favor. Like instead of just being real, like let's have a real moment. You know what I'm saying? If I meet the right person, yes, like it's always an extra variable. Like we can make variables all day, but like answer the question. Like she knew the answer to the question because she smacked her lips and she paused. And she was trying to come up with something. Like why you just can't just say, yeah, you right.
She does not want to submit. I wonder how she is in her relationships. They must go through.
Like this, but 10 times worse.
Yeah, they have to go through hell. Unless she's dealing
But
with dudes. Go ahead.
I was just saying that's an excellent point that he made. It's like just because you are ready to be married, don't mean that somebody's just gonna come and get on one knee and make it happen just because you're ready at that moment.
Yeah, that was some real good advice right there. Like,
but you know why? You know why she thinks that?
Why?
Because she got a fat ass and she feel like she got some magical pussy. So she fucking nigga good enough. He gonna propose. That's what she thinks.
She gotta work on cultivating some other things in terms of her womanhood just beside that butt, because that's only gonna take her so far. But so far.
You don't control that. We do.
If I meet the right person.
I don't even know how I rewinded it exactly that version. She's like, I hate to admit it, lies. That's all I. She trying to swallow the truth. It's like you're not right. She was not trying to let that shit out. That's what the truth sounds like when you swallow it. Yo, the truth sounds disgusting.
Say it again.
Like she really sounds like she ate something nasty, bro.
Let me hear it again.
If I meet
So nasty ass medicine. That's what that was.
She ain't with the truth serum.
Because one day you may decide you want to do it. Do you think it could happen just because you may decide you want to?
If I meet the right person, yes.
No. You don't control that. We do. See, you ladies always talk about one day in the future, if I decide I want to. You don't control that. Men do. That's what the whole Tracee Ellis Ross was talking about. She's open. You can be open all you want to. No one wants to pick you.
Damn.
35-inch waist and all.
Mm.
I mean, you've never been engaged to this point, right?
I haven't dated anyone in 8. I haven't been in a relationship in 8 years either.
Exactly.
Hey, can never answer the question, man.
Having these sound effects, man. Hey, that is dangerous though. So if she's 30 years old, she hasn't been in a relationship in 8 years. She hasn't been in a relationship since she was 22.
Based and all.
Mm.
I mean, you've never been engaged to this point, right?
I haven't dated anyone in 8. I haven't been in a relationship in 8 years either.
Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
She was laughing too.
Mm.
I mean, you've never been engaged to this point, right?
I haven't dated anyone in 8. I haven't been in a relationship in 8 years either.
Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
I've been focused on me.
Exactly.
I be in the
I could
gym.
not
I
could
be
not
in my
dream you up.
books.
Ma'am, you are you are the person I made this show about. You have no relation. It's difficult for you even.
He said, "Ma'am, you are the person I made this show about." That's ill. That's ill.
I've been in the gym getting this ass right. You notice that like that's been the priority, her body. So
The whole time.
right afterwards she said, I've been hitting the books. But why wasn't I've been hitting the books? I've been working on my spirituality and I've been in the gym. No, it's I've been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's
yeah.
to still defend that 170 number.
Hmm.
Like she couldn't get past that. Like, oh, you
Hey,
call me fat.
that's gonna bother her for the rest of forever.
She said, "Look me up." Mm.
Hey, yeah, you want to see that background? That's what she wanted to show off. Maybe we could find her.
I really feel like he purposefully did not put her face.
Yeah, because hey, look, he's strategic as well, so he's not gonna give her that credibility.
Mm.
But I will say though, like I said, he put other cute girls on before, but they also wasn't super harping on their looks.
Yeah, they weren't. They weren't necessarily getting the message though, but they weren't on their looks this heavy. Like she keeps going back to the gym and her waist and being thick and the type of men
Yeah,
she gets thick men. She said thick men.
hey, once she said Bernice Burgess, I already knew what type of female we was dealing with.
Mm.
To hold a civil conversation with the man who challenges you. So yes, you haven't had a relationship in 8 years because you're unfit for one.
But it's by choice. I had people pursue
Of course,
me for a relationship.
No, they pursue you for sex.
Okay.
They didn't pursue you to be married. They did not pursue you for being a wife. Knock that shit off.
Okay.
See, guys, remember the laughter is a tell. It's getting more pronounced the deeper the truths get because it's uncomfortable now.
Hey, you hit her with the facts. You know with the facts.
Hey.
They didn't pursue you to be married. They did not pursue you for being a wife. Knock that shit off.
Okay.
See, guys, remember the laughter is a tell. It's getting more pronounced the deeper the truths get because it's uncomfortable now.
Okay.
I'm talking to the audience who can see what's going on, but you think you think you're the shit.
I do.
Good.
And one day,
But unfortunately, the kind of man that you would want, the special kind of guy, doesn't seem to share your opinion. If he did, he'll be trying to find you. he would have wifed you by now. Not after
Possible.
not when you're in your, because your youth is what men want. Your youth, your fertility, your womb. We don't want you when you're all past the wall and everything else. So your sell by date has already happened, but you were not fit for it, and that's fine.
Damn, your sell by date.
Women
Ooh,
like
that's
you and
tough.
Tracy Ellis.
He
That's
said
tough.
your
Your
sell by
sell
date.
by date. Ooh, that hurt me. Damn. Your sell
Ooh.
by date. That's you a cold dude for that one.
Iceberg Slim.
Everything else. So your sell by date has already happened, but you were not fit for it, and that's fine. And women like you and Tracy Ellis Ross can say what you want.
Your sell by date has already happened, but you're not fit for it. So that's like buying some cereal from the grocery store that says it's about to expire in a couple months, but when you open the bag, it's already moldy.
Tough. That's a tough one to swallow, man.
So you would
She
never.
I'm waiting to see her response because he hitting her with some cold shit. So I'm trying to see if she gonna clap back or if she gonna like chill and listen. But I feel like she gonna give him some fire though, because he coming with some wild words.
And she gonna clap back.
On, but just like her, you sound delusional.
I'm
You
old
can't-
at 30.
No, you're first off. No, you're okay. You're at the wall at 30, but past 35, you enter what, high risk pregnancy?
You do.
Okay, so your eggs are old. And as somebody who has not had a relationship in 8 years, you're wholly unfit. Your relationship muscles have atrophied. This back and forth right here proves that you really don't even know how to hold even a civil conversation. You may be able to have sex, but a relationship, no. So it's not as though you could just turn this shit on and off when you choose to. So being happily single, you don't have any choice but to be single and be happy with it, because you don't have a choice to not be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's why you're not cackling and laughing, happy with it, because you don't have shit on and off when you choose to. So being happily single, you don't have any choice but to be single and be happy with it, because you don't have a choice to not be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's why you're not cackling and laughing as much, because the truth is set in. You don't have any options in this.
I'm
Enjoy.
cackling and
He was probably about to go in.
I'm a PhD.
I got a communication degree.
See, he probably kicked her off because she was about to go in.
I know she was about to go in because you basically told her she was old, out of date, unattractive, and that's the opposite of everything she'd been hearing her whole life. And so she was definitely ready to go in. But overall, that was interesting. I really would have liked to know what they was really gonna get down into the call as far as her being happy and single. Like a lot of these calls, I don't even be knowing what the topic is because they be just all over the place. But I want to see what she looked like. But she probably is bad.
She probably is. It's interesting though, man.
But it sucks because even a bad female in this era, being in the age of 18 through I say 28, being bad, having a nice body, and being on social media can make you delusional, and it also can make you not wifeable because you're living in the Instagram world, not the real world, and you
Yes.
living by Instagram standards.
And also,
And
you're not
Instagram,
groomed to be a wife.
you groomed to be a hip hop housewife, loving hip hop wife.
Yep.
And what is that? What is that at the end of the day?
Exactly.
Another thing I noticed that a lot of these women are like since they can provide a sexual experience, they confuse that with real value. Like, of course, people gonna want to fuck you if you're attractive, but that's not deeper value. That doesn't make you wifey. That don't make people want to build with you. Somebody might accidentally have a child with you, but nobody is really looking to build with that. Like people basically taking you out for a good time, and you are misconstruing that with true value.
Mm. You don't want to hear that though, but I don't say that. That's crazy.
What's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts is, so she's 30 years old, 5'5", 170 pounds, a communications degree. We got to check her pictures out because she's real bad. She's got a 25-inch waist. I'm calculating her. It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Her men she dates are thick. I'm a thick dude. I'm about 210. Okay. Let me do my numbers.
She probably deals with athletes.
Athletes.
You know,
okay.
6'2" and up. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I would say there's nothing wrong with her. She seems to be doing what she wants. My biggest thing would be same as you. I don't know why she really called. Like what we were trying to get to. She gets men she wants. She can be married when she wants. What's the point of the phone call? So I mean, this is more humorous than anything. Like I mean, she seems to have it all figured out. I don't really have any words for her because she's doing her thing. So
I feel like women will continue to call this show because they want to be the one to debunk him or stump him or fluster him. They want to be that one. They want to be that one, but none of them will be that one because
everybody's trying to get the championship belt for tearing down Kevin Samuels.
Hey, they all feel like they're the ones with the magical vagina that can change the world.
Like, watch, I'm gonna hit him with this angle. He ain't never seen it before. He compartmentalize it. He throws boxes at these. He throws like Yu-Gi-Oh balls. Caught you. Like, like it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, hey, man.
Let's see if we can find her real quick. Maybe somebody, I don't know. Maybe somebody found her in the comments or something. Or I don't know.
You want to check out the comments?
Did she say her name?
Nah, she didn't even say her name.
Damn. I mean, we could check the comments. It might be a little far-fetched, but I don't know. Maybe somebody else want to see what she looked like too. Yeah, I don't know how we would find her if she can say her name at some point, though.
All right. Well, it's a wrap. This is our review. Don and J-Mo show, Zoomcast, whatever you want to call it. Just two real guys giving two real reviews. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. We tell no lies. And if you dispute, leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow the Instagram, Energized by Don. That's me, Mercer Millions. Peace and love, y'all. Don't be hard-headed. Don't be hard-headed like this lady. Don't.